But yeah, it's got the portals, it's got identification, it's got like fucking...
What little help I can offer is yours. The Merry Gull ran aground on the tidal island trying to escape from pirates. As tends to happen here in Rayclast, her crew met a far worse fate. Cannibals.
I'm on the YouTube, I'm watching
Tartley
the
pulled
live.
Vestal from some hideaway in the wreckage.
Nice.
The ship's only survivor. Whether the ordeal fractured his mind or whether it was just in his nature
So.
all along, it's clear that Vestal sails a different course to the rest of us.
But like, yeah, you got this, and then like, down here, there's fucking like, the skill tree is just like, that's the fucking skill tree, man. Like that is, I don't even know how to handle that.
It's not even showing up on the, oh, there we go. It's not even showing up. Oh, there we go.
That's the skill tree anyways. Like it's a fucking massive tree.
Sounds like it. I'm turning off my volume on my phone so that way I don't get this feedback.
That sounds good, yeah.
But that's rad, man.
And apparently, like, somewhere hidden in here, there's supposed to be, like, 3 character subclasses.
Huh.
So, and every character is different. But, like...
Which one are you going through as?
The Shadow right now.
Okay.
It's got waypoints like Diablo and everything. This is the only difference I noticed. It actually has, like, this map. But, like, yeah, it's... little...
Diablo 3 kinda has that.
Yeah, it does. The one thing I noticed differently about this one, is when you socket gems, that's actually how you get your skills.
Okay.
Like, there's the Frostblade skill,
Okay. So that's really cool.
and then you get, like, poison supports and stuff like that, right? And then I was kind of thinking to myself, it's like, well, how does that work when it comes to, like, armor and stuff, right? And it's just, same thing. Doesn't matter. Skills you put into your armor, too. And, like, just, like, support gems, basically.
Cool. I might actually snag this.
I
don't know if I
would.
have the space on my system, but
It's actually, it's not that big of a game, to be honest.
Khan's canoe struck
Not as
this
big as
sand
Diablo?
with the force of destiny.
No.
At his beck, the greatest war host in Kardu history
like, how
tamed the
large it
wild
is,
sea,
the
their
amount of
canoes
download.
coupling with the
I know
land
Megan has the
one
Reaper
by
of
one.
Souls edition.
Lion-eyed gemlings met
Ooh,
us with
yeah,
shining
that's
metal
big.
and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axis silenced their despair.
But even, like, the item
Arceus
drop, like,
Lion-Eye
see the way it's
fought
even like
bravely to the
Diablo.
last. Khan honored him with a place on his belt. Khan has shown Raycliffe.
I just don't want to listen to that anymore. These, you gotta, like, get to the other one. This reminds me of, like, Diablo 3, because of the,
Find something you can defend yourself with.
the fuck are they called? The towers or whatever, the portals.
Yeah.
Onslaught of fucking creatures. If I did not have Frostblades, I would have died probably, like, a long time ago. And all you gotta do is just find this. And fix it.
Oh, okay.
I think I fixed it. There's not more, is there?
Well, while you're playing this, I'm also going to be playing a game. I'm hopping into Steam.
Ooh. Yeah, that's one thing I like too. All the shit comes with you when you leave. Because normally, like, in Diablo, that would have all been left in that dungeon. So it does have, like, its differences, but it's, in my opinion, I would actually say they're actually for the better.
Do I know you? That memory ended so suddenly. I wonder if perhaps we can find the whole memory somewhere.
It's these fractions I'm doing is this guy's memories.
Okay.
It's like a side quest.
Side quests are always fun. I know I'm a sucker for them.
Well, this game, I think this game's gonna be one of the hard ones to get platinum on, because it's one of those ones where it's like find all the magic idols with one single character. Champions are also another thing in this. Like Diablo. Like the souls too when you kill shit. Certain creatures. Scare mask. I don't think I've seen that yet. Archer would be dirty because he could just do this for days. Stand on the ledge, except for you don't get your items until you go back down there, but...
Okay. So, can you dismantle your, like, unused armor and stuff, like in Diablo?
No, but I think it's this one. I think it's this one where you can take 3 of the same kind of a piece of item and turn it into something better.
Okay.
I have to be in town to know that, to check that.
Okay.
There is a way to make like a better sword, anyways, from like weaker. Yeah, I think this would definitely be a good one to fucking like broadcast all the way from beginning to end. Cause I'm only like, I've been playing it probably like 2 hours maybe tops, not even, and I'm like level 6.
Nice.
Scroll of Wisdom. I need those. Scroll of Identification. Different names though.
I did it! I made the qualifier.
Oh, nice. What'd you get? Like bronze, silver, or gold?
Gold.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'd almost say try and pick this, see if you can get this though. This is probably what I'm gonna be playing for a while anyways.
Nah, it's fair.
I almost actually tried For Honor yesterday when you guys invited me there, but I was like, nah. Been playing it a lot lately.
Playing Steve?
No, For Honor.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one game I've been like going hard at. Because I've been playing it even just by myself when you guys aren't around.
Wowie.
I noticed you got all legendary gear though, finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can have up to 5 people per fucking squad.
Swaggin'.
I've already got one person, my buddy is gonna end up probably start and play this. He's actually the one that showed me this.
Okay.
He was going through the free games and he does it differently, right? Than I do. And I noticed it. I tried finding it even the way I get free games and it didn't pop up. So I had to use his technique, which is you just explore them instead of actually going into them.
Okay.
Because I guess when you do the Explorer, you can find like the PS Vita games and all that too, right? They're all 3 systems. And I'm assuming this would have been probably the PS3's free PS Plus for the month. So I'm wondering how many games I've been actually missing out on because of that. Because I already played, I did a broadcast from beginning to end yesterday for, I think, 2 hours, and I got 100% on Eldritch Finch.
Nice.
Sarah wanted it, so I did it as like a Mother's Day gift to her, and yeah.
I'm thinking of doing a live stream of The Last of Us when I go onto normal mode.
Oh yeah. That's a good game too. They changed a lot though.
Well, I have both the original and the remastered version, so.
Well, I mean, even
And
like, even if you're to play the original version, when you first played that game, they made an update to it that actually changed the way you craft everything and stuff like that.
I don't mind it. Like, I've already played through it twice on this system.
So you know what?
Gotten it.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right? The way it was that original concept they had. Did you ever play?
Crafting?
Yeah, the way that you crafted differently in the very like when it first came out.
It was different. It was a different button to hold.
It was entirely different because I don't remember being able to make half the shit the way. Like I remember you made Molotovs completely differently. Because I remember I downloaded it like a month ago and I tried playing it and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I remember playing it when it first came out, when I got it with the system, I beat it and then I put it down. And I tried picking it up, like, yeah, probably about a month ago. And it's entirely different compared to what it used to be.
So, I remember, because I didn't play it when it first came out. I know that Jack did, Jack Decepticon.
Yeah.
And when he was doing it, it was, it was a bit different. You had to have, like, more ranks or something, or more alcohol.
Yeah.
Then,
Well, even
so
just...
now it's...
Even the way the weapon wheel was set up, you could craft in the weapon wheel instead of having to actually go into that actual menu.
Oh, you can still do that if you change the settings.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, that's how it originally was, right? And then they changed it to that menu. Like, you didn't have that menu in the beginning. And that's what I mean, it was all done through like a weapon wheel and crafting through, I think it was your inventory, not an actual, like, separate screen itself. It threw me for a loop, but like, yeah.
It is different from the PS3 version to this version. I had a lot of trouble trying to figure it out myself.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I guess it would have been the PS3 version, yeah, like when it first came out, when you got it, the system.
I played the PS3 version to the PS4. It's a different button setup.
There's a lot of things different, I think. Like I said, I think it's something to do with the menus. I know there was a menu that was just like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't even want to open this fucking thing and go through it. And it was the crafting menu. I don't remember that screen being there. But like I said, it would have been my PS3 that I would have got it with when it first came out with the system itself. And I know they updated, like they've done an actual update to the game so many different times before they even decided to try and release the DLC for it. And then once they got it to the way they wanted it, they started releasing the DLC, which is like the black little girl and that. And I didn't even get into that shit.
Oh my god,